Anwar, you've never been shy before about pushing Dion to be elite. I assume that's still the message to him, but specifically, what does he work on this spring?
You know what? I think the big thing we got to work on his cardio. We got to work on continue to get his weight down. Would love to get him down to about maybe 325. Continue to get stronger and continue to use his hands. You know, the technique, you know, at the next level, you want to be elite, man, you got to be a technician and you got to be mentally tough. And those are the things that we'll continue to work with Dion so that, you know, when the season comes, you know, he's ready to go because he's a huge part of what we do.
He was a team captain last year, but how have you seen him kind of grow into that leadership?
You know, his leadership, you know, his leadership. He's always encouraging guys, pushing guys. He's always around the building, which is great, so that everybody can see him. And Dion's, you know, he's a little weird. You know, he's like, he's around everybody. You know, he hangs out in the equipment room. He'll hang out in the treatment room. He just hangs out with, like, he'll go in the video room and hang out with people. That's just the type of guy that he is.
Brian Robinson's a guy who doesn't look like a mid-year enrollee as a freshman. When he's physically that way, what are your kind of expectations for him right away at this point?
Well, you know, we got to build his technique from the ground up. He's still very raw, like you said, but he's got a high ceiling, very strong kid, very determined kid, has an unbelievable work ethic. Sometimes you just got to slow him down just a little bit so that he understands, you know, the defense, the techniques and alignments that we're doing, but he's doing a really good job. You know, he's always early, always leaves late, and when you have those type of qualities, that's a recipe for success.
We see him a lot on social media. With his workouts and everything, does that translate to the field, like all that stuff?
It does. And I ask him why he doesn't download his food from the cafeteria. So I guess his dad doesn't cook it, so he doesn't want to put it on social media. But Brian is great. And you know what? Spring break, you know, he worked his butt off. He didn't go anywhere. You know, he stayed here and he worked his butt off, and because he wants to play. And you know, I'm sure Coach White told y'all, we don't decide who plays; they decide who plays. And so the guys that every day comes out here and they continue to flash, and they continue to show up, those are the guys that will get opportunities to play on Saturdays.
He talked about how important it is, like being focused on every play and how that goes towards winning a position.
Yes, sir. And that's the thing, like, because every snap counts, right? Especially when you come in and you're a mid-year guy, most of the time you don't really get a lot of reps. So those reps have to matter. The more you do, the better you do, then, you know, you gradually get more reps. And so right now, he and Gerard are getting a lot of reps. Tommy's getting a lot of reps, and it's great. I'm very excited about the future here. I'm very excited about the young guys that we have. Man, they're working. Coach Ed and Coach Hill's doing a great job. Also in the weight room with her, and it's translating over to the field, and that's what you want to see as a coach.
How do you evaluate Keyshawn's first year here, and then what's the next step for him now that he's played?
You know, Keyshawn did some really good things for us. He did. I mean, he's a big, strong, athletic kid. You know, he has a basketball background. Now it's you think like, okay, Keyshawn, you're really big. Let's see if we can lose some weight. But he's just so big. His legs are so big, and so now it's just about the weight room. It's about film. It's about you know, coming early, leaving late, and just stressing my GA, hey coach, hey, let's watch film, let's study this, let's watch that. And when those guys are hungry and passionate, those are the guys that end up playing on Sundays.
Very good. Thanks, Coach.
Hey man, you been working on your golf game? I went out there yesterday, huh? Hey, I hit that thing good yesterday. I'm back.